Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about, inspired by an experience I had recently, one of the fundamental energy shifts that we start making when we are doing Qigong or any energy medicine practice, any kind of mind-body practice that is focused on healing and the reduction of pain. So what I experienced recently was something internal, something going on inside my own experience where I was going for a walk and I was feeling sore in the shoulders, not really feeling all that great and energetic, but needed to walk and needed to move around, and caught myself. I noticed the thought that I was having on a subconscious level of feeling ashamed of the pain that I was experiencing, and mixed in with that shame, or rather as a part of it, feeling responsible and bad for the pain that I was experiencing, for the state of my body. Now, I do take responsibility for how I feel in my condition, but there's a difference between taking that responsibility and feeling a certain kind of blame or shame for that condition. And so that is what I caught in myself, was basically feeling shame just for feeling pain, just for hurting, feeling ashamed of it. And that became a part of not wanting to look at that pain, maybe not wanting to go on a walk, or not wanting to engage with my breath and be aware of my breathing, which is something I try to do all the time. Qigong has made that a lot easier to do that. And so the reason I'm talking here in this video about this topic is because this process of feeling ashamed of pain, or feeling ashamed of the state that our body is in, is one of the things that can hold us back from healing, because it's one of the ways in which we keep ourselves in the shadow. We keep ourselves in darkness and stay unconscious of what we're feeling and what we're experiencing. So what I did in that moment, because I recognized the issue there, was very simple and very easy, but very powerful, which is to just pay attention to my pain in a neutral way, and also to nourish my heart, something that I'll talk about a lot in the future, with a little bit of love and a little bit of respect and a little bit of patience for carrying that shame, to let that shame go, to help soothe that shame away, and help get back into the body. Part of what pain, trauma, injury can do is force us out of the body, to disengage from it. So what I did then was re-engaging with the body, re-engaging with the breath, being patient with the body, expressing towards the body gratitude and patience, that the body could be whatever state that it's in, and I was going to practice non-judgment towards that, which is very healing, very powerful. And of course, I continued on my walk and got the body moving, got the chi moving because of that, and started to feel better. But it was really important not just to have the walk and do the physical thing, but also to start to alter the subconscious programming that I was experiencing, which was probably keeping me in that pain. Because when we experience that shame, which we learn from external sources, bad habits from other people, traumatic experiences, when we're experiencing that shame on a subconscious level, we are patterning ourselves, we're setting ourselves up for staying in the same place. This is what happens anytime we have any kind of subconscious shadow, some subconscious pain, something that we're hiding from ourselves. That's the kind of thing that ends up tending to crystallize, stay the same, rather than grow and change, which is the natural process. So after acknowledging that and moving forward, I was able to start changing some of that subconscious pattern by practicing patience towards the body, like I said before, rather than impatience or demandingness from the body, from, oh, I should feel better, is what that is. Why don't I feel better? And kind of feeling upset with myself. Practicing gratitude towards myself for what I've done towards the body, and also gratitude towards the body itself. So I could talk more about subconscious patterns a little bit more later. Well, it's definitely something that we'll talk a lot about, but I really want to hone in on this concept of finding the shame that we feel towards ourselves, specifically towards our body, specifically towards pain, and noticing that pain can be a trigger for shame. That physical pain and emotional shame can get interwoven into each other and complicate each other a lot. Qigong is one of the tools that I use for confronting this complex, this pain, shame complex. And the way it works is quite simple and quite easy, because we're just going to deal with the energy layer, like the texture, the material that emotional patterns are made out of. So rather than trying to change each pattern that we might have, one of the things that Qigong is good at is just changing the whole substance of our emotional reality and our physical reality. And that just makes it a lot easier, because we're looking at the root issue, the causal issue, rather than some of just the symptoms. So hope to have some of those meditations up soon. But that's all for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. And don't forget to like the video. If you like the video, it helps me out a lot. And subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. All right. Many blessings.